Hi, my name is Liudas Butkus, and in this episode of What to Hodl, I want to do a top 10 list of cryptocurrencies, or if you can call some of them cryptocurrencies, that should not belong in the CoinMarketCap's top 50 list. So these are going to be very quick overviews of the coins, and so let's begin. So the first one that I have a problem with is XRP. So why do I have a problem with that? Is because it is not decentralized, and overall Ripple, which is XRP, they are doing quite well. What they do is do payments from one bank to another, and they have a lot of bank partners, etc. But the problem is that the token is in no way, shape, or form connected to their business. So people they research XRP and then think that their success with banks will lead to a higher price of Ripple. But Ripple is not being used in that technology, and so it will not increase in value. So this is why I have a problem with this token. Number 2, Bitcoin Cash. How Bitcoin Cash was created was to solve the scalability problem of Bitcoin. So in Bitcoin, there are blocks of blockchain that are 1 megabyte size, and there's a certain amount of transactions that you can put in them. Bitcoin Cash wanted to increase the size of the block so more transactions can be put there, and they increased the size from 1 megabyte to 8 megabytes. So basically increasing the amount of transactions by 8 times or a little bit more. So that's their attempt at solving the scalability issue. But it's not enough to just scale the blocks, because increasing the block size comes with some issues. Nodes need to store a lot more of blockchain data, and they also need to have more RAM, etc., because there will be higher UTXO sets, etc., out of all these transactions, and it's not very sustainable. What should be used is second layer solutions like Lightning Network, which are being developed for a very long time, but we're waiting for it. And overall, the Bitcoin Cash experiment of trying to solve scalability failed. No one is using Bitcoin Cash for any transactions, and I think it should go down the list until they come up with something new. The community behind Bitcoin Cash is quite toxic, and overall I think this coin does not deserve to be in such a high spot. Number 3, Cardano. I recently did a review of Cardano. It's not a very bad project. They already have a wallet that's working. You can send tokens from one another. They have some pretty good developers. But overall, they want to create an infrastructure project for launching decentralized apps. And that's all good. But currently, that's not available. They are working very slowly, and we can only guess when it's going to be ready for those dApps to start being developed. So yeah, I think it does not deserve the current valuations, and it's overvalued right now. Number 4, IOTA. Again, I did a video about it. Currently, when recording this video, I went to Binance, and deposits and withdrawals are suspended because there's a network congestion, meaning that there's something wrong with the network, which most of the time there is something wrong there. Their centralized server is basically mining all the transactions. They are also doing snapshots to basically have backups of their blockchain or something like that, and they are running into problems over and over again. So I have a lot of problems with IOTA, and I have no idea how the hell is it in number 9 spot right now. Number 5 in my list is Tether. I have a problem with Tether because I think they are shady. What Tether is, it is a stable coin, so one Tether should be $1. And they claim that they have all these dollars in their bank accounts, but recently there was some FUD that they basically fired their audit team, and there was why they did that. Well, maybe because there was no dollars in the bank accounts, who knows. So overall I think a better stable coin should be created and should then be used instead of Tether. So yeah. Number 6, Ethereum Classic. The problem I have with Ethereum Classic was, well, firstly how it was created. So it is a hard fork of Ethereum. So there was the famous DAO hack, which burned a lot of money for Ethereum, and they rolled back the chain to a point where the hack did not appear, and they basically saved the money. The Ethereum Classic chain is the chain that believe that you should not roll back the chain, and the hack, if it appeared, code is code, and bugs are expected to appear, whatever. So it is basically the ideology of cryptocurrencies. So they continued on, but there was nothing really good happening. Every good developer stayed with Ethereum, and a lot of good stuff has been developed, a lot of standards for Ethereum, and with Ethereum Classic there's not a lot happening. There was a couple ICOs that were happening recently, but other than that there's nothing really happening over there, and I think it's a failed project and they should leave it alone, let it die. Next on our list is Bitcoin at number 7. Currently, again, I just checked on Binance, and I was checking out because I want to sell some of my Bitcoin that I mined on my laptop forever. I mined it like a year ago, and I had no chance of selling them because usually when you go to an exchange, there's something wrong with the network, and the payments are disabled, and they are just in the exchanges, they are trading whatever Bitcoin they have. Basically, there's just the IOUs, but you cannot deposit, you cannot withdraw. Though Bitcoin is the father of Monero, which is a very good cryptocurrency, but there's not a lot of development happening on Bitcoin. And yeah, I think it's a dead project, though for some reason they got added to Binance. But yeah, you can't withdraw or deposit, so it's really, really strange. And it does not deserve its current valuations. Number 7 or number 8, Lisk. They have been developing their project for, I don't know, when I started crypto, they were seen as a very promising project. I have seen them in cryptocurrency conferences. They have a lot of money. They are running their blockchain as a business mostly, but actually there's nothing that you can do with Lisk right now. There's wallets, I think, you can mine them or stake them, but other than that there's no development, and they're just planning that to be launched someday. EOS got launched in a year, and they started their ICO even later on without a problem. Lisk, I'm not sure. I think it will be 2 years already, as they haven't produced anything. I think, I don't know, maybe another year will pass until they finally launch something. So in my opinion, currently they are overvalued and should not be in the top 50. So yeah. Number 9, Bitcoin Gold. So what was Bitcoin Gold? It is a hard fork, a hard fork of Bitcoin, And what they changed was the mining algorithm. So you would mine Bitcoin with GPUs again. So basically an ASIC resistant mining algorithm. So they want to solve the problem of centralization of miners. Very huge hubs of ASIC miners are doing the mining and they want to use GPUs instead. So it's a good idea, but they didn't find any traction. And I think if they didn't find traction, they just should slowly die. Also, they don't have enough hashing power on the network, and there were, I think, 51% attacks over there, or something like that. And yeah, I think it's a failed experiment, and it should slowly die and be forgotten. Lastly, number 10, Dogecoin. I don't really have a problem with them, but as a meme coin that was created as a joke, basically, I think their almost 400 million market cap is through the roof. I think they have too much value and are overvalued, though they have been around for a very long time, and throughout these years, the tokens have accumulated value. But overall, I think as a meme coin, it should not be at the top 50 of cryptocurrencies. I think we can do better than that. So this is it for the top 10 list. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.